welcome back to Rivals of Waterdeep. My name is Carlos Luna. I will be your DM, and we're going to go introduce ourselves around the table.
Hi, I'm Tanya DePass. I'm your paladin, Lisa Storio. Hopefully I remember who I am this week.
Brandon Sinnis. I play Ren Leadon.
I am Cicero Holmes, the clumsy Cicero Holmes, and I play Perrin Underbow, halfling bard.
I'm Serena Marie, and I play Ashbourne, a half-elf ranger.
Hey, and I'm Sharif. I play Shaka, tiefling warlock.
Yeah, guys, it's been 2 weeks.
Yes.
2 weeks.
Was that a Bare Naked Lady song?
2 weeks is just
Or is it 1 week? It's
1 week. 1 week.
Chicken vagina, the Chinese chicken.
Get your brain smashed again. Ooh, I do know that song.
Yeah, well, I could tell.
Yeah, you just mumble through it.
Watching X-Files when the lights on.
Keanu Reeves.
Oh, man, if you guys keep singing, we're going to have to pay for that song.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Limits of fair use.
Right.
Yeah, limits of fair use.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks. A lot's been going on. We went to PAX Unplugged.
That is correct.
Had a lot of fun there. Spoke on a few panels. Now we're back.
Yeah.
Back for the last two
That is
of
correct.
this season. Tanya and I had a conversation on Friday.
Yes.
A good one.
Very good one.
Really?
Yeah, with D&D.
Oh.
There will be a third season.
A third season. The trilogy.
Yes.
Best trilogy around.
That's right, the best trilogy around. Don't even compare us to Three Ninjas.
Were there three?
Three ninjas kick back.
Yeah.
Three Ninjas
Kick
Kick Back and
Ninjas
Three
Kick Back.
Ninjas at
Yes.
something mountain.
Oh, something, yeah.
Yeah, Hulk Hogan was in that one, I
Yeah,
think.
Terrible Mountain.
Wow.
Oh, Hulk Hogan's in it, so it's Racist Mountain.
Probably.
It's not a lie.
I mean, you're right.
Hulk.
Oh, yeah. Suburban Commando, Hulk
Right,
Hogan.
right. We may get some N-words, brother.
Oh, my God. If you're watching the stream right now and you are not a person
Wow.
of color, you are probably cringing right now. That's okay. That's how you know you're on the right track
Right.
to salvation.
Well,
Maybe we spoke too soon about that third season.
If I get a text during this episode, Greg, I hope you're asleep.
Yeah, but so a lot has happened in our lives. A lot happened in the lives of our characters. Do you guys want to go around and talk about what happened, the things we remember as a recap for our viewers and people listening? Great, let me do it. Previously on Rivals of Waterdeep. And then there's sound effect.
Yes.
In there.
I was waiting for the whoosh.
Yeah. What happened last time? I know it was a long time ago, but do you guys remember?
Yeah.
So,
Galaxy far away.
Volo, Nim, and I were all in Selisa's mind.
Yeah.
And she had a beautiful scene in the morning with her wife. It was just like a slice of life type of thing.
It was very cute. We're very cute in the morning.
You guys
Yes.
adorable.
Yeah.
First off. Second of all, Volo and we kept like failing to wake Celise up and remind her that it's a dream. So we died like 7 times.
Yeah, you guys have died
times.
7
Yeah.
times.
Some very inventive ways.
Yeah. So it involved like pure force. Like, it's a dream, Celise! Stab.
I remember one of them was a bee.
Yeah. Volo's
Volo's
allergic to bees.
Volo's allergic to bees.
That was an
Bees,
accident.
yeah.
Very allergic.
That was like, I imagine that was like right when we popped out of the leaves. We're like, oh,
Yeah.
again?
It resets again. Yeah,
Yeah.
Groundhog's Day. What was Perrin and Shaka and Ren doing?
Rin was dancing to Janet Jackson.
Oh, yeah.
I just watched that again the other day.
Such a weird. It was such a weird sequence. I love Ren's growth in that episode because, I mean, you kind of got stuck with like watching and not being in the action, but you turned that around to so many fun scenes. So I applaud you, Brandon, because like whenever we would cut away, you did that phone call thing, you did that dancing, risky business thing, and then you managed to end on such a heartfelt button where you're just talking to Celise while she's asleep. Oh, it was very sad.
That was very many feels.
Yeah, many feels.
Like when that whole scene happened, I kept thinking about like I mean, there was like some fan art of like when Celeste was carrying Ren, and that whole time I kept thinking about that in my head.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
I remember
yeah,
that.
and that's what like as soon as that scene popped up, I was just like, yeah, that's what he would be feeling at that point.
Yeah.
yeah.
It was so good.
Yes.
I like that scene a lot.
Very much
Yeah,
so.
that's why I love role playing in Dungeons and Dragons and all these types of games. Is like you see moments that like I couldn't have planned for a moment like that, you know? Like I'm planning stats and other things and rooms and stuff, and I never thought in a million years one of my favorite scenes would be you just sitting in a room talking to someone who's asleep. Oh,
Yeah.
freaking magic.
You
I
know,
love it.
I mean, as the dungeon master, if I'm good with analogies, so you're like you made a coloring book and you've drawn out all of the pictures.
Yeah.
and we color
Color it in.
color those.
Yeah,
pictures.
I love it.
Oh, that's good.
That's
Yeah.
I like that.
beautiful.
It's really cool.
Hey guys,
Buzzing. But Perrin and Shaka were doing things too.
yes, we were.
Yeah, we
We were running.
let's see, yeah. So first I slapped myself. That happened because I was angry at Perrin for messing around with us while we were in his head. But we eventually made our way to sort of an underground kind of long hallway with moths in it.
Yeah.
And we're trying to figure out what appears to be a puzzle with two doors on opposite sides that seem to unlock themselves. So I think you're at one door and I'm heading toward the other one, and I think
Yes,
that's where we
yes.
ended
After
off.
we fought the giant moths.
Right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
Right,
you guys
yeah.
walked into a room. It was pretty dark. There was a key hanging up by a door. You put the key in the door and you turned it, and you heard an unlocked noise. You took the key out and you started walking towards the noise. When you got to that next door, the door was locked, so you put the key in there, and you heard another unlock, but it came from. Oh, you didn't. Did you bring the key with you? Did bring the
Yes,
key with
we did bring the key with us.
Yeah,
right.
you brought the key with you, and you heard another unlock, but unfortunately, it did not unlock the door you were at.
Yeah.
So you guys have split up
Yep.
now. And the room was completely dark.
Yeah, it's dark.
And you did have a flame, and it attracted giant moths.
We had an LED light.
Oh, yeah.
Light emanating from this torch.
Oh my God, I forgot about that. Why did you bring that back? Like, I'm eating this.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
That was a lot of fun too. I love that puzzle. And I love that you guys are all over the place. Everyone is all over the place.
Yeah.
I love it. So Celeste,
Yes.
you are in. Well, you don't know this, but like to you, everything is normal. Actually, there's no weird stuff. Well, at the end of the episode, a bunch of weird stuff happens.
And you have been accosted by two people who are like, parties are weird.
I'm just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, but it ended pretty like savagely though. Like
Yeah.
yeah, we were still in combat.
like these soldiers, one that sounded mysteriously like Zaraj, were just chopping down villagers pretty much.
Yeah, mowing them down.
Yeah.
Celeste was just having a normal day with her wife, and her wife was getting her to take her to the festival, this harvest festival that happens for like a week in their town. And they were, they stopped by at some shops, got some chocolate, went here, went there, and then they were just dancing at the festival, and it was nighttime. And there was an attack on the town, and people are running everywhere. This is also happening at a time where Celeste has not become a soldier, a paladin of Tyr yet. So she has minimal combat skills, I would say, like a soldier, almost like a militia. Some training, but not a ton. She meets Ashbourne, Nim, Volo, and Floon.
Floon.
They're both dancing, trying to be covert dancing.
And failing.
Yeah, this is the furthest that they have gotten before.
Yeah.
Too. They've made it to nighttime. Yeah.
Yeah, last time we set the stage on fire and died in a fire.
Yeah.
Good job.
One time you made it. You made it to her, and you got arrested, and you went. They put you in a jail cell, and Volo was killed when the wall collapsed on him.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
right. Yeah. So if we add that up.
Oh, it's because okay.
Yeah,
all right, I see.
we're adding that up.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
What's happening there? Yeah. Anything else happen?
Yeah. So I mean, it ended with like Sharif was saying that it ended with like in the middle of the fight. So the wolves. There were wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves that were savagely attacking all of the people at the festival.
Yeah.
But then I'm not sure if it was Ash or if it was Celise, gained the attention and the ire of the people that were riding on horseback.
Yeah.
And now they're coming to attack.
Yeah.
I'm thinking in my head, and this is an old man head, so I'm thinking about the 70s Rankin and Bass Lord of the Rings.
Yeah.
At the end of the first, the only movie of the Lord of the Rings, it ended with like people on horseback getting ready to attack, and it was to be continued. But we never saw it again.
I think about the Hobbit version of that.
Yes,
I think
yes.
which has
The
an
Hobbit
awesome fight scene in it.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, that artwork is amazing.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, so there is a bunch of wolves, packs of wolves attacking townspeople, and there are soldiers. I think 10 of them are on horseback, and then a bunch of random ones. They're setting fire to the houses there too. Oh, and the other thing I just remembered, Ren, after having that moment with Celise, while Celise is sleeping, gets sucked into her eyes. Her eyes have a bright light. And the very end of the episode, we see the village being burned down. And Ren wakes up in this pile of leaves, and he sees in the distance this town in chaos. The last scene that we see is that it looks like there's two leaders of this, also looking onlookers. One of them is in this kind of white armor, like you could definitely tell he's the leader. And next to him is a big, strong person. They're wearing a wolf mask. And last episode ends with the man in the wolf mask getting off his horse, cutting down people while singing a very familiar song you guys probably have heard a couple times in this podcast. Stream, sorry. Yeah, and we faded to black right on that.
We having questions afterward?
Oh, yeah. If you are watching this, if you're watching the stream and you're in the chat right now, we take questions at the end of the episode. We take questions in character. So if you have a question for one of our characters, if you have a question for Shaka, Celise, Ren, Ashborden, Nim, Volo, Floon, and Perrin, go ahead and ask it at the end of the episode. Again, this is just for our characters. It's not for us personally. Yeah. Did I miss anything?
Oh, I think that's pretty thorough.
Oh my God.
Are you tired?
I'm exhausted. I'm exhausted.
Great episode, guys.
Yeah, that was really good, guys. We'll see you next week. But yeah, let's jump into it.
Yes.
Cool. We see the half-orc Zaraj in his room, kneeling in front of his nightstand, his open music box playing, and the kaleidoscope in the corner. The sun will be up soon, and they are still not back. This should have been an easy mission for them. Maybe a local gang or a rogue team of city guards. Nothing they couldn't handle. This doesn't make sense. Knock Knock has been quiet in his room recovering. I don't think he even knows what's going on. It's better this way. He needs to rest and needs to stay off that broken leg if he ever hopes to get better and be of any use. The little kobold, Duo. He's been pacing up and down the halls, his nails making a click-clack sound against the wooden floorboards. He was concerned and fears the most, fears the worst. I finally gave up. I sent him on a recon mission. I would go myself, but I heard he's building again. And I can't risk being exposed. I know. It's cowardly. It's the cowardly thing to do. I should have been prepared for him to come back. And so it goes. So it goes. The book says we might be done with the past, but the past ain't done with us. Zarash stands up. He closes the music box, which has a portrait of Levant sketched in charcoal on the inside, and he closes it. The music stops. He grabs the kaleidoscope and walks out. We're in the middle of the battle now. We're all back to back. Ashbourne, Floon, Volo, Celise. Where's Mally? Roll perception.
All of us?
All of you, but Perrin and Shaka.
Okay.
Rin, you can roll too.
Yep.
Wait, which perception am I using?
Your sheet. Your regular sheet. Just use the stats when you're fighting.
Okay, cool. 14.
14.
21.
What do you got?
13.
13. Okay. Celise, Ashbourne, lots going on. There's a lot of chaos. You're feeling the backs of the people that you know, and you assume everyone's there. It doesn't seem like anything has like cut you down or cut you off, so you don't really notice. Rin, what did you roll? 20 something?
21.
21. Awesome. You recognize a shiny metal man in this group, in this chaos. And as you zero in on this metal man, like you're like, oh, it's Nim. And next to him is like, oh, I can make that out. It looks like Ashbourne's coat. It's this bright red coat. Next to that, you assume that's Floon and Volo. And there's two other women that you kind of don't recognize. But you can zero in through the chaos. I mean, there's flashes of people like running in front, but you can definitely see all of that. There's buildings being burned down. People are screaming and hiding in houses, but those houses are also being set on fire. It is chaos and horrible screams. There's wolves circling too, so those who attempt to try to leave are being mowed down by these wolves. They're being picked off. They would do better by trying to leave altogether, but I mean, it's chaos and it's an open field, so they're being kind of like a sheep, a wolf mowing down a sheep, basically. But that's what you see, Ren. What do you guys want to do?
Okay, so is Ashbourne, where is Ashbourne in proximity to Celise?
I would say she's next to you. You guys are kind of all back to back. Celise, kind of, the last time we saw you, you were trying to talk to her. She was hesitant, but I think she has better things to do than like
Be my friend. I get it.
Yeah, deal with awkward conversation. But like you guys are prepared, so I would imagine. I mean, unless you have any objections, what are you doing?
I thought I was protecting my wife from the wolves.
Yeah. I mean, she was in back of you, but a lot's going on. You can't see in back of you.
Yeah.
These guys are also huddled around you too, so there's some confusion there for sure.
Yeah. So Ash kind of is. I feel like she's almost like side to side with Celise, like, but she's trying to kind of step in front. But then I think Celise doesn't know that why. So Celise is trying to step in front. So we're trying to protect each other.
And I'm just like, what are you doing?
And so Ash goes, I lied. Okay. What happens here? Do you remember? This is a dream.
I've never seen you before.
You remember me. And I'm going to cast Zone of Truth on you because your subconscious remembers me. Even if this because like how I feel like memories are layers, and if we're in a section of your mind, I don't know.
100% yes. Yeah, no, that works. We are in Celise's mind.
interesting.
Whether or not it's being blocked off does not matter. It's on the hard drive. It's on the hard drive. Whether or not she wants to or not, whether or not she can, Zone of Truth, I believe, can bring out the truth no matter what. Wow. It's a quick fix in the hard drive that pulls out that information. It's a search.
Are internet layers. 7 layers of the internet.
I think that makes sense, right?
Yes,
that
it
makes
does.
sense.
Does that mean
All the
that we're
information's
in
in
the
there,
Matrix?
right?
Because you do have those experiences. We're just
Yeah.
in a section of a mind.
I think so.
That's how the mind worms work.
This is in the transport layer. Yeah,
Okay.
there you go.
I would think so.
So Ash goes, remember me, and she like kind of touches you on the shoulder.
Can you reach my shoulder?
I think we're like side to side, right? Yeah.
Remember, I'm still taller than you.
Not by much. I'm a half elf.
Well, I mean, Zone of Truth works in a zone.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's
Yeah.
just a
Oh,
job.
I
I
don't
know.
have to touch you.
Yeah, it's 15-foot radius.
Well, I know,
Okay.
but Selisa's like, who are you? What are you doing?
Yeah. Why are you touching me now,
Yeah.
strange girl?
I'll say this. I'll say you have to get Celise to say whatever the truth is. She won't like know everything that she knows.
Exactly.
You'll have to get her to say what the truth is.
Okay.
And then then she'll have to roll intelligence to figure out what that actually means, like why she's saying it.
Okay. Cool.
Hopefully I'm smart.
So, and it, this is a dream, and I'm your friend. I'm Ashbourne. Do you, and this is Floon, and I'm not your friend. You're neutral about him. Also, you probably dislike this guy. And
yeah, you hate me.
but I'm your friend. And I have to protect you, because I don't know what happens if we die in here. Well, I think I do. I reset, but I don't know what happens if you die in here.
Ashbourne?
And this is Chips. Comes out of my bag.
Why are you carrying a fox?
It's my brother.
Roll intelligence to see if you were like, because you know why she carries a fox.
I know. It's
But,
it's like I'm running with it as like kind of dragging out like this unwilling like.
Yeah.
Why are you wearing a fox? You're figuring it out. Like, you know she carries a fox.
Ooh, I failed.
Oh yeah,
I failed.
Yeah, you still can't piece together. Like, you're like, yeah, I know you carry a fox.
But
Why do you carry a
why do
fox?
you do that?
I don't, yeah, you don't. You Dream Sleaze isn't putting it together. But you know, this all is deja vu right now. I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so Selisa's kind of like she shakes her head and she's just like, something about you is familiar. You have that little fox for a reason, and this guy. And she points to Volo. It's kind of like, it's you.
Hey, we don't have time. Yeah, I know you hate me. Everyone hates me. Everyone in the world hates me.
I don't hate you.
Everyone hates extremely popular people.
Oh, all right. Well,
Can Selise just like punch him like in
Less
cartoons,
points.
just reach over, just smack him right in the chest. Just stop talking.
but I have to protect you because I don't know what happens if you die, and I'm gonna get ready to shoot my arrow.
Yeah,
Selise kind of chuckles like, protect me. Okay.
for sure. And sorry, I'm setting up a little thing for myself real quick.
Cool.
We're all gonna die.
Oh, nice.
No, that's really good. Roll investigation. What are you guys trying to do, basically, I guess?
I'm trying to.
Are you going to stand your ground here?
I'm gonna stand my ground. I'm trying to protect Celise, but I'm trying to also wake her up. But I know
Gotcha.
that we don't have a lot of time.
Gotcha. Yeah, that makes
17.
sense. 17. Awesome. Yeah, you see Mally. She's kind of drifting away, though, because when you're in a group of people just like getting ready and prepared, every time you hear something, you kind of look the other way and you maybe take like a little step in that direction. So the way the group is moving, it kind of feels like everyone's moving in a different direction towards safety. Mally is kind of is terrified, and she's looking this way, looking that way, and kind of like backing up, even though she's far away from the danger, or I guess not within like combat range, I guess.
Okay.
But danger is all around her. So she's probably like 10, 12 feet away from you. Not super far, but like not as close as you'd like her to be.
Yeah. And I told her to run last time, right?
You totally what?
I told her to run last time.
Yeah. There's nowhere really good to run, too. I mean, the houses are on fire. Your place is pretty far away. She would be alone, basically, in chaos. Yeah.
All right. I look back and I'm just like, if you're not running, come back here.
And yeah, she starts like going back to you, and she's like on your back, basically like huddled up like this. Like she doesn't have any weapons. She's not a fighter.
Yeah.
She doesn't believe in violence. She's terrified right now.
But she married me.
But I mean, you're more of like an enthusiast of like swords and weapons and stuff like that. You're in the militia, but a lot of people are in the militia. You know, like you're not a paladin at tier yet. Ren, what are you doing?
Well, because like Ren already saw Nim, right?
Yeah, you saw Nim.
So I feel like Ren's like running towards Nim just because like he was by himself this whole time.
Cool. There are you did see random wolves coming out to attack people who are fleeing. You're definitely not fleeing. You're going into the town. So you're running directly in?
Yeah, because I recognize a familiar face. Yeah.
Yeah. Roll. I guess you're not trying to be stealth, so I'll just roll. See if they notice. They do. A wolf notices. And it starts making a beeline for you. It will. I'll say it'll be on you in next round. You could try to hide. You can try there. You're close enough to houses too, where you can try to be a little bit sneaky. But he's coming for you. You're coming for him. You know what I mean? So he's gonna cut you off if you don't like get it. You'll be into the town real soon. So you can try hiding someplace, or you can go right at that wolf too and like mark your dominance if you want.
Oh yeah, pee on that wolf.
I did not see that coming.
That's how you mark your dominance.
That is not.
Yes.
Hold on.
Yes.
Guys, when I said mark your dominance,
You use that word specifically.
I did. Okay, maybe I did.
Roll acrobatics. And mark it.
Someone please clip
Should
that.
I now pee on the wolf at this point? Just to make sure this happens?
Tell you what, if you manage to pee on this wolf, I will give them disadvantage when attacking you.
Are you serious?
All wolves. Yeah,
you
all wolves
pee
end up
on.
because your scent will have been on this wolf. And they are pack animals.
Hell yeah.
This is some yes and stuff coming at you on the stream. This is some Second City yes and.
Oh my god.
If you manage to pee on a wolf and it survives, not that you're gonna kill it with pee.
Yeah.
That was weird. But
I mean, if he doesn't have a good diet,
yeah.
Asparagus.
I'm also imagining.
Grapefruit juice.
I'm actually imagining the wolves from Willow. Do you remember those wolves?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
Oh my
that's all
God.
I'm picturing. As an offshoot, if you do mark your scent on a wolf, I will say those wolves have disadvantage when attacking you because
Damn.
they are frightened.
Okay,
We're gonna
so-
pee on all the animals.
But you don't have to go that route.
I mean, at this
I
point,
mean,
we might as well.
You do kind of have to go that
We'll
route.
just say that like Ren all of a sudden like remembers like oh yeah, if I pee on a wolf,
Probably
So-
something Ashbourne
and
said.
and he's just like, oh, and I also have to relieve
Go,
myself
yeah.
as well.
Right. He's
So
scared,
he turns around from the camera so you guys don't see all that. And he
Are you gonna knock it out, or are you gonna?
we're gonna
So you're running, junking
we're
hand.
running jumping while peeing same time.
so you have to like do a somersault
And,
while
like
at it.
we're doing all that.
Oh, yes.
We have to be as dramatic as possible. You know how Ren is.
Okay, so describe this for me on how this scene happens. This is some next level stuff. We're gonna call it not peeing, but marking your territory
Okay, all right.
on this wolf.
Okay.
So you realize this wolf is gonna cut you off as soon as you go into the into. Someone already clipped this. Okay. Awesome. It was making a beeline for you to outflank you. You see it coming and you start heading for it. So you're gonna go like directly head to head with it. How are you doing this? Please explain.
So Ren sees Nim, and then he sees the wolf coming at him. So he remembers what Ashbourne had said like previously in the conversation, and so he is like trying to run towards like a house, but then he's also like, okay, just in case, just like unzips and like and he's running at the same time, trying to make sure he like aims at it, so he like gets it, and then he's like, "All right, we got it," and he's still running. And he's like, just in case, a little bit more.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll acrobatics.
Okay,
sure.
That is a lot. Yeah, that's a lot to do.
Sprinkler system right now.
Also, on a low roll, you do pee on yourself.
Okay, that I will be okay
100%.
with that. Let's see. So 14
Plus.
Yeah, because plus 2.
Okay. Man, I tell you what, it's you get a little bit on this wolf, okay? You manage not to get any on yourself.
Nice.
You are kind of like sprinting backwards with it. But this wolf, you have not hurt it. You just got some pee on it. You definitely have to hurt it though.
Yeah.
Or else it's just like, yeah, some weirdo peed on me. You have to show that you dealt damage to it. He's going to take a bite at you for sure.
Oof, okay.
So let's see. 10 does not hit you, does it?
Oh crap! Let me been a little bit since I touched it. Let me make sure. Oh no.
No. Yeah. Yeah. So the wolf is afraid to open its mouth. It kind of like snaps a little sideways. It's a little slowed down on like, what is going on here? Am I being taken? And yeah, that's what it does on its turn. We're gonna flash out of that scene and let everyone.
Really?
Yeah. Well. Sorry.
Proud of myself.
Let everyone think about what they did and where they are in life. And we're gonna head over to Shaka and Perrin. When we last saw them, they were in an empty room trying to open up these doors in this long hallway. Did you guys split up, or you guys were both walking back?
No, we split up.
You split up. So who's at what?
I'm at the main door, or I'm at the door
you're
that
at
we
the
are
door that
currently
we went to.
Yeah,
They went
that we
to.
went to, and
With the key
right
in it, and I'm
right,
going
and
to the
Shaka's backtracking.
Cool.
Yes.
Who has the light?
So if I remember, it was like a straight shot.
It is a straight
So
shot.
I was just going without the
Oh,
light
in the
because
dark.
the light would attract the moth. So I was just going straight.
So you have the light.
I guess I have the light.
You have the light. Okay. Roll investigation. Yeah.
All right. 20.
Oh, yeah.
Not in that, but
Yeah, you find the door. You have the key in hand, and you find the door.
well,
For sure.
he has the key.
Well, there are two keys.
There's one.
Was there
key.
another? No. There
there's
was
one
only a
key.
key at the first door.
Oh,
And
okay.
we brought
Right,
it.
that's right,
You have
that's
the
right,
key
that's right.
in
Yes,
this
so
door.
I've got the key in the
because we heard
door.
it unlock.
Oh, okay.
Yes, I've
So
got
I'm
the-
going to
the other door
to the
that's
first
up.
door.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Right.
Great. So you're going to that door?
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. What do you do?
I'm trying to open the door
Awesome.
because I heard it unlock.
Yeah. You turn the doorknob, and it's unlocked.
Sweet. All right. So I kind of can I roll to see if there's anything I can like prop the door open with, like some
Yeah.
kind of brick or
Yeah. There's probably
like that.
stones that have fallen from where you guys came. You guys came from above.
Yes.
So there's probably stones that have fallen. Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna use one of those to keep the door open.
Cool.
And how far is this? Would he be able to hear if I shouted?
You could try. You could roll perception. Or
Okay. All right. So
Yeah. What do you want to shout to him?
Why don't you just use your booming voice?
I don't want to waste that. Well, actually, that would be pretty cool. Let me see. Oh yeah, that is a cantrip. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Cantrip.
Yes. Yes. So I cast thaumaturgy, and like I say, "Hey, idiot! Door's open."
I don't believe that you were speaking to me. It is probably unwise to be yelling, but I am happy that the door is open.
I can't hear you, by the way.
Roll
'cause it's
perception.
far.
Roll perception to see if you hear him.
Oh, 15.
You hear him. It's very low though. Like you were super loud, and it's kind of like your voice played over the PA, and his voice just yelled back at you, "Hey, idiot!" Yeah.
Okay. All right. So I'm gonna wait because I assume that he heard me, so I'm gonna wait for him to
Cool.
come by.
So I'm making my way, or Perrin's making his way back.
Awesome.
Towards Shaka.
Yeah, and you make your way back. It's fine. You guys managed to like kill all those mobs in like one swoop. I remember, right?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
all fell from the.
Yeah, it's all squishy as you walk over, and you make it to the door, and the door's open.
All right, let's go in. But like, let's keep keep it propped because we don't know if it locks behind us or anything.
Before we go up, I yell up to Rin. Rin, we're going into the door.
So am I still like,
No,
I'm not there, right?
He's sucked in.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
he
don't
thinks
know
that.
that.
Yeah, they don't know.
Yeah, you don't hear anything.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
You guys don't hear anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like we're like, Rin, are you there?
Rin.
And we're like,
There's silence.
I don't know. Maybe he went out to find someone.
Maybe he went to relieve himself.
I think Ren would probably just relieve himself right here, though. So, I mean, let's, I think we should still go in the door, though. I think he's a capable fighter. I think he could take care of himself.
That he is.
Yeah. All right, so let's go in the door.
Yeah, you go through the door.
Yes.
Cool.
Go through the door.
Yeah, you go through the door. I mean, it's another large room. It looks like it kind of. You walk in and there's a wall, but to your right, the door opens up. The room opens up. Along the sides, there's a workbench, and it looks like they're. Well, roll investigation. Both of you roll investigation.
9.
9. Okay.
22.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, you guys both notice this workbench, carpenter tools, boxes stacked up, barrels stacked up as well. On the workbench, Perrin, you can't kind of figure out noticing the material on the bench, but Shaka, you notice it looks like they're building barrels, like they're making these barrels. Poorly made or cheaply made, I guess you would say. Yeah, and that's what you see in that room. It looks like that room goes pretty far. The room almost wraps, from what you can tell, it wraps around the size of the room that you were just in.
Okay.
So if it was up to you, if like the first room was like this long, you guys went through this door, and then you saw this room this long.
Okay.
So you would assume, it goes up, and then that way,
Okay.
and then like this way too.
All right. Are the barrels? I want to peek in one of the barrels.
Yeah.
I want to see if there's anything in there.
Yeah, for sure.
It's a 17 on perception.
Yeah, there are clothes.
Oh.
In the one you're looking at, it looks like there's like men's clothes in it. From what you can tell, maybe a farmer's clothes, which is weird because you're in Waterdeep. There's not a lot of farmers in the city. You know, you mostly see merchants. Like you do see farmers that come into the city to like sell, but I mean, not in the sewers.
Yeah.
Shaka.
So I take out a piece of clothes and I show it to Perrin and I say, Perrin, why are there farmers' clothes here?
That does not seem like a practical uniform.
Yeah. I got taken aback out of character from it. Yeah,
It's pretty good.
Yeah. This is super weird. I know there were like, I remember when we were, on the ground, there were like different people coming off of boats and stuff. Maybe there's some farmers from there. I don't know. It's just really weird. But do you have any idea what this could be?
Well, clearly it's a farmer's outfit. So perhaps we're not in Waterdeep anymore?
Yeah, that's what I'm wondering.
Or maybe these people came from outside of Waterdeep, and the clothes that we see now are clothes that they shed for a new uniform.
That's true.
that is particularly unfit for farming.
Okay. All right. Let's. I think we should keep walking then and see what else is down this room.
Very well.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, you guys keep going down the room?
Yep.
Yeah, the room, again, it's a work area room. It looks like it's been used recently, or at least from what you can tell, it doesn't look like there's a lot of dust buildup or something. There's definitely scuff marks where these barrels have been moved. You make it down to the hall, and it curves the other way. So if you went through the door, you went right, and, a long room. And then you make it to the end, and you go right again.
Yeah.
And
It's like a big perimeter around the original
like a horseshoe almost around it.
Okay.
Yeah, and as you turn that corner, you see the door that would be on the other side,
Right,
That you made, that you made it to before, and at the end, in front of that door, is a ladder.
Okay.
Ladder going up or down?
Going up.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Is there or do we have to roll? Is there some kind of hatch or
No hatch.
something
it goes,
above it?
It goes. Well, I mean, yeah, there is a hatch. It's pretty far up though. You would guess it's at least maybe 2 stories.
Oh wow.
Yeah, it's pretty far up there. I mean, you guys were not only in the sewers, but then you went
Right,
lower
then we went
into
down
the
again.
sewers. Yeah.
Well, I mean, we came this far. Is there anything we can do to see what's up there before we climb up?
Are you?
No,
you're asking
I'm asking
me.
you as Perrin, yes. Because I don't know if there's any spells or anything that would help us, or should we just climb up and just see what's up there?
Well, I could cast a light on something and toss it up there.
Oh, it's 2 stories though. I don't know if your arm's that good.
Do not doubt.
I mean, if you underhand it, maybe.
Like a bowling ball.
2 stories. Yeah, I don't have anything I think that can help us. So I guess, do you want to just go up and see what's up here? And
So, question for the DM.
Yeah.
Are there any glyphs, writings, anything?
Yeah. Roll
that's a
investigation.
good point.
Investigation 17.
23.
Yeah. Nothing. It looks like it's been used, and it looks like it's been used like often. There's a lot of scuff marks at the bottom of this. What did you roll? You 17?
I rolled 17.
I rolled
He
a 23.
Okay. I think Shaka would notice footprints. You notice the footprints on the floor, the dust that's been moved around, all different types. Like, from what you can tell, a bunch of people have been down here. Like a bunch of different shoe sizes, a bunch of different types of shoes. You also notice, I will say Perrin actually notices this because you would be able to recognize this. It looks like someone dragged a rope, but it's not a rope. Like, you know what this dragging is. It looks like someone dragged a rope for like 2 feet and then stopped. And then another rope was dragged another 3 feet and then stopped. And it's definitely tentacles from a grell. Yeah, for sure.
Okay. All right.
Shaka,
Yeah.
there are Grell.
Grow, where? You see
Not
Grow?
here. In the ground, it looks like a rope has been dragged, but that is no rope. That is the tentacle of the Grell.
Now, I know before that Vola was saying the Grell are only like in groups of 2, I believe. But that was up near the top of the hole. So you're saying you think there's a hole, like Grell could possibly be up where we're going?
That part I don't know, but I do know that there were Grell here.
Okay. I wonder if they can float that high. Well, yeah, I mean, again, I think we've come all this way. We got to go up here and see what's up. We got to check.
We did find Bolo on the 2nd story being attacked by Grell in that building that Rin burned down.
Not to assign blame or anything.
Yeah, I mean, I just feel like we can't just get here and turn around. If there are Grell, I think that's just something we'll have to deal with. Like we just got to figure it out. I'm in the mood to see what's up. So will you join me up the ladder?
Of course I will join you, Shaka.
Okay, then I'll go first. Why don't you go first?
Very well. If you need the performer to perform, then that's exactly what I shall do.
Okay. All right. So then, so that's the order. Then you go up the ladder, and I'll be like after you.
Sure.
Okay. You go up the ladder?
Yes, I go up the ladder.
Yeah.
I am the vanguard.
Great. I won't make you roll on this. I mean, you guys can climb a ladder.
Yeah.
Can we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you get? What do you do when you get to the top? So when you get to the top, it looks like a wooden, I guess a wooden hatch of some sort, with like one of those iron metal latch thingies. Yeah.
Okay, so there can't be Grell up here. Grell can't like open a hatch. So I think we're good.
Very well. So maybe the people were escaping from Grell.
Either escaping or they were, or you said that it kind of looked like dragon marts. It's possible that they were dragging, dead Grell. I don't know.
It is possible.
Yeah. Now, can you open the latch like yourself, or you need some assistance?
Can I reach it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's
then
above your head.
sure.
Yeah.
Open it up.
Sure, I will open the latch.
I just hope nothing falls on us.
Yeah, open the latch.
Open the latch. I mean, you easily open it. It's not heavy. It's not weighted down, and it's definitely not locked. You open it up. Above you. You go up as well. I don't
Yeah.
mean to make everyone really paranoid.
You do it.
I'm just checking.
I thought something was gonna fall out the latch for sure.
Right. You don't mean to do it. It just comes
Just
naturally. Yes. Perrin goes up.
Okay,
Yep.
cool.
And I go up right after him. Yeah.
Yeah, you guys are in a room. It looks like a storage room almost. It's very, very dark, almost like everything's blocked out. Very similar. Well, you guys weren't in that room, so you wouldn't know. Very similar to the room that Ren was in. That looked like it was a storefront, but it was also blocked out, like windows and whatnot. Looks like a lot of storage is going on there. As you look to your right, so you go up this ladder. You look to your right. There's a wall right there. It looks like it goes on. So now this ladder is kind of in the middle of a room. Okay, so this ladder's just in the middle of the room, and you see this like long wall, right? Not that long, but like a store, basically. And there's a wall, and the ladder also keeps going up as well. But yeah, you want to roll investigation or go
Yeah,
up
I
the
want to
ladder?
investigate the room before we go up.
Yeah.
Oh no.
22.
Awesome. Shaka, you are looking around. There seems to be general, like brooms or medicine and some like canned preserves, all different types of stuff, like almost like a Walgreens would have, like all the random stuff that, you know what I mean, that you might need, like a general store, basically.
You mean Waterdeep?
Right. This wall with two L's.
Yeah.
I see a red W here.
It's a general store. I mean, you're walking around, all the storage stuff just like kind of screams like, oh, this is a storage room.
Okay.
We're in the back storage area. Perrin, crit fail?
Yes.
Yeah.
Crit fail.
Crit fail. You're looking and you your foot like hits a broom, and then that broom smacks, falls, and then it hits another broom that smacks, falls, and it goes around in like almost like a domino, like loud noise.
That is bad news.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Well, it was nice knowing you, Perrin.
Yeah.
we're gonna cut back to we're gonna cut back to inside Salisa's mind. This wipes away like, and we're back in chaos is everywhere. Ren just peed on a wolf.
Yes, you did, sir.
That wolf has things to talk to
Ash
their
is
therapist
so
about. But yeah,
I just met R. Kelly.
Oh my god.
that's okay. I'm gonna say that's an okay thing.
It's sponsors, man.
Yeah, but he's a horrible human being, so that's fine. We can make fun of him. Yeah, so we will. Let me actually start with Ren. Ren, you can make a decision. Do you keep going for Nim, or do you take care of this wolf that's in front of you?
You know what? I'm gonna go for Nim because
okay.
yeah.
This wolf will follow you. You can. We'll say that you're running though. I won't make you roll for it.
Okay.
I'll say like that. You like threw some pee and then he kept running. This wolf did miss you, but it's still on your heels. We're gonna go back to everyone that's in the center of town right now, which is Ashbourne, Nim, Volo, Floon, Celise, and Mally. What do you guys do?
Okay, so can you describe like how many bad guys that we see, or?
Yeah, they're kind of everywhere. So I mean, that's a hard description.
Okay.
But there's definitely 10 guys on horses. It seems that everyone is being herded. From what you can tell, it looks like they're just going around the town. The dangerous people are just kind of circling, and then you see soldiers just randomly going up to houses, lighting them on fire. Mostly because those soldiers are probably the least of your problems. No one's trying to stop them because everyone's just trying not to die as they're being herded into the center of town.
Okay. I mean, I just want to launch arrows and
Yeah.
Okay, great.
You can do that.
So I look for can I see like ranking, like if everyone's on the same
Yeah, roll
level?
investigation.
Okay. That's gonna be a 10.
10. I mean, you notice, as far as the only thing you really notice is there's wolves, there's guys on horses, and then there's guys not on horses. You don't really notice a difference between them. It's not so much you don't notice, maybe you don't see them too.
Okay.
But you can't really differentiate between, a rank or a soldier and like a lieutenant or something.
That makes sense. I'm gonna launch my longbow at someone on a horse, and I'm gonna use Hail of Thorns.
Cool.
Ooh.
So it is. Where is that at? All right, I'm just gonna roll to hit. Ooh, nat 20.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
Nice.
And I rolled max damage on it too. So
For sure.
8, and then. Oh my God, where is it? So sorry, y'all. Spell slot. So then I get 1d10 additional. Great. That's a 1. So
Oh, really?
yeah.
Oh, that sucks. So what do you do?
So
How much damage do you do?
so I do 9 damage.
Okay.
Yeah. So I launch a critical success on my roll.
Okay.
Launch my arrow at the tallest one.
The tallest one?
Yeah,
okay.
on the horse.
Gotcha. Cool. You deal 9 damage?
Yes.
Cool. It's that one. Okay. Yeah. The arrow goes like directly into him. It hits his shoulder, but his horse doesn't notice, and he's still going. He's looking around for where that arrow came from, because he was hurting some other people. And he doesn't see you.
Great. And as I'm launching this arrow, I'm still yelling at Celise, "I will protect you!"
Lisa's just laughing like, "Move, little girl."
So what's your game plan, guys? What do you? I'm going to give you this moment to like talk amongst yourselves with all you guys to like talk amongst yourselves about what you want to do.
Okay, I think Ash is still. I think that this fight has already happened, so I don't know what the outcome is going to be. But my best option is to wake Celise up.
Okay, that's what you want to do.
I want to wake Celise up.
Yeah.
I want her to not die.
Gotcha.
Because we'll be stuck forever, or I'll die. But I want to wake her up.
Celise, what are you thinking? What's like your primary focus right now?
My primary focus is to protect Mally, and then still trying to figure out what this strange half-elf girl wants, because I feel like I should know her, but I'm not sold on this as a dream. All I know is everything's on fire. There are wolves, and I have to protect my wife. So I'm focused on the two leaders.
For sure. So you're focused on the two leaders.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're probably not in range.
They're not in range.
But if they do either get closer, or if I think they're going to be a threat,
yeah,
I'm going to try to go for them.
Yeah, you definitely see this one guy that's been staring out at the crowd the entire time. He was the one, him and the wolf guy were next to each other the entire time. The wolf guy has left. Roll investigation. Let's see if you see him. I should stop saying the wolf guy. It's a man in a wolf mask.
The wolf guy, half wolf.
Yes.
Teen Wolf.
Teen wolf.
That's a 10.
Yeah, you don't notice him in the crowd. There's so much chaos going on. You don't know where that guy went. But I mean, you do feel like that's important.
Yeah, so I'm gonna keep scanning around. I'm like half listening to Ashbourne, but I'm like scanning around. It's like making sure Mally's still behind me.
Gotcha. Yeah, and Floon is like, hey Volo, we should get out of here. We should we take Celise and run. We should.
Yeah. Hey Ashbourne. Let's get out of here. I can't.
And go where?
I don't know. This is somewhere that's not here.
They're surrounding
We're gonna
us.
Die. I mean, I can't die again. Okay. I just don't want to.
I don't want to die either. I've died like so many times.
Yeah, but I feel like I die in horrible
definitely.
ways. Thank you.
Freak accidents.
It's horrible.
I know.
I mean, okay, let's let's hide in the woods. Let's take her back to the leaves. Let's go one of the houses. Not that one. That one's on fire right now. Oh my God.
We need to know what happens. What happens here? Something happens here. And she's pleading now with Celise. Like,
Do you ask her that?
yeah.
Oh yeah, answer her.
You remember this. You have to. What happens here?
So this is a memory that you have of what happens on this night. So you could actually I don't even have to explain it. You know what happens here.
So Celise gets very serious and stares down at Ashbourne because it clicks, and she remembers the wolves and the fire and the two men that came and destroyed the village. And when she reaches back, she can't feel Mally anymore. She's like, "This is what I've never told you. How I lost my wife."
And
As you say that, your armor starts to appear on your body. It's almost like a vertigo shot as we see Mally getting further and further away without walking, getting further and further away. The wolves that, from an onlooker's perspective, were attacking everything, have now just surrounded Mally. And as they open up, they seem to part in the center, and we see the wolf man walk closer as Celise tells Ashbourne this story.
That was the night I couldn't save her, that I didn't protect her like I promised. It was too much. She tried to run for safety, and, well, the man that you saw is the one that I'm hunting. He cut her down right in front of me. And ever since that day, I vowed to protect her and protect others.
And as she says that, this is all happening in back of Celise. She knows what's happening right behind her, and her head's down, and she's explaining. And as she says, the man cut her down, the sword goes right into her wife and pulls out. And she says, "That's why I swore to protect other people." The fires rage hotter and hotter, so high. And it's like nothing is on fire anymore. There's no houses. The stage is gone. And these wolves slowly disintegrate into the grass. The ground is gone. And we're just in total blackness. Maybe 20 feet away, you make out that Ren's there. And then the light grows in Salisa's eyes. Brighter and brighter and brighter, and we're in that room again. The room with the paintings. And we're on the floor.
So I imagine we're all in the same spot we were when we went into Salisa's mind.
Yeah. You're all pretty close to Celise because you all would have had to look into her eyes. But yeah.
Right.
You're all very close.
I'm guessing that is when I actually wake up.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Everyone wakes up. Everyone kind of like at the same time.
Yeah. And Ash, it's like, you know, when you're crying in your sleep, like you have like a really bad dream.
Yeah.
So she's just like kind of welled up a lot. And she looks at Celise and says, I didn't know. I'm so sorry that happened to you.
None of you were supposed to know that story. We can't speak of this again. That's not, or anything that any of you should ever have known. I need a minute. Mm-hmm. And Celeste like goes off and tries to collect herself.
Yeah. Floon looks over at Volo. Volo looks at Floon, and they both put their head down. They're adventurers and travelers, and they have seen the horrors of war. It's something that keeps them moving, and you know, documenting other things and creatures and seeing the world is fantastic and often romanticized, but there are horrors that happen every day, and they know this. Volo and Floon respect it, but at no time do they romanticize war. It hurts people, individuals, and it's hard to come back from. Nim looks around the room. He walks up to Ren, actually. And he says, "It seems as though your friend doesn't have a family."
She doesn't. This is the first time she's ever talked about this stuff.
Losing your family is hard. Nim knows this. And then Nim just walks away into the other direction. Let's cut back to Perrin and Shaka. You just dropped a domino of brooms in this room somewhere. What do you guys do?
So I don't know that the sound comes from Perrin. So I turn around and I think there's something in here. So I draw my dagger and I say, Perrin, I think somebody's in here. Did you hear that?
I did hear that, but the only people in here, as far as I know, are you and I. And that unfortunate parade of unbridled brooms was yours truly.
Proud of himself.
So proud of himself.
So like Shaka is just stunned, and like I'm just like, okay. Do you want to look? Do you want to look around, or do you want to try to attract more Grell to us?
I would probably like to look around, but I'm afraid that maybe. Well, I've knocked all the brooms over.
Okay,
let's look around.
How about you stand still
and just spin around?
Yeah.
So I knocked all the brooms over. So if that's a part of winning, we're pretty good.
So I want to check through because you said it's like a convenience store. I want to check and see if there's any kind of food or medical things that we could use to heal ourselves?
For sure. Yeah, roll investigation. Both of you?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, I'm better now. 20.
Yeah. I mean, you definitely find
11.
and you find some food, some
I
preserves,
find
some
like half a bag of Skittles.
Yeah. Parent, you definitely find like a section, it's like medical supplies and a lot of it. You would actually bet that everything against this wall is medical supplies. There's a lot of it. It outnumbers everything else inside the supply area, medical supplies. But yeah.
Shaka, the pharmacy is unlocked. So
Oh, is there anything we can use like right now?
I believe so. Are there things that we can use right now?
I'll say that there's things. I'll say that there's some quick. There's nothing too deep, but I'll say I'll let you roll a d6 on healing on HP. If you want to take like some random potions marked like 5-hour potions. I'll let you take the 5-hour potion equivalent. Yeah,
Right at the checkout line.
Yeah, there you go.
Two. Okay, yeah, take 2. Take
6.
6. Yeah, take 6. Yeah, you guys find it, you down it. Red Bull gives you wings.
Right.
For sure.
Yeah, I don't have that. What would that be like? That late dusk feeling anymore.
Yeah, exactly.
So I'm gonna try to grab as much of this stuff, healing stuff, as I can.
Yes.
Okay.
Like put it in my pockets and my satchel where I hold like the weapons and stuff.
For sure.
So I'm trying to.
I'll let you both hold 5. After 5, you'll have to start taking things out
Okay.
and leaving them.
Okay.
So,
All right.
wanna do that?
Yeah.
Now,
I mean, there is far more than 5. I'm assuming.
Oh
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
far
a
more
whole
than 10.
store.
yeah, it's a whole store.
Oh, okay,
Yeah, for
yeah.
sure.
And this does this encumber us in any way if we?
No, I don't think so.
Okay,
I think you got some like random junk. We all carry random junk around.
Right.
You,
Alright,
you throw away the random stuff, but the stuff you actually need, you will have to get rid of if you go over 5.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Yeah, I'll take 5 then.
Cool.
All right, Perrin. I think we're stocked up. Let's head up the ladder.
All right. Pursuit is upward.
So you guys head up the ladder.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
As you start heading up the ladder, you hear a noise below you, like this rustling sound, sort of close to where Perrin dropped those brooms. Do you keep going up the ladder?
Yes.
Okay, faster.
Well, actually, so are we? We're on the ladder at this point.
You're
right?
on the ladder. Yeah,
Crap. We should have closed.
and it's like a straight shot ladder.
We
It's
should
not
have
like
closed. We should have closed the latch.
Oh, you haven't gone through. Oh, you mean the bottom one?
Yeah, the one we got through.
I don't know.
It wouldn't have mattered.
Yeah, I know. Call it.
No, whatever you want. I'll actually. You know
The
what?
latch magically opened.
I was gonna give you a choice if you want. I'll say that you could close it if you wanted to close it.
No. Let's just go with how we have it now. Oh yeah. So let's just go up.
So, are you going first this time, or am I?
I'm going first because I'm worried that you're gonna make some kind of like noise.
Some kind of noise.
Yeah. So I'll go first this time.
All right.
Okay, you go 1st. There's another latch above you. There's
Okay.
Another.
All right. So I swing it open.
Awesome. You still?
Yeah. I'm going up. But as I'm going up, I kind of motion to Shaka and say very quietly, my parent sense is tingling.
What does that mean?
Weird.
Yeah. Hey. We are not alone. I have this feeling.
Yeah, I mean, I definitely heard like a rustling. So let's just keep moving, man. Like as quick as we can.
Yes.
You also hear below you. Yeah, guys, we should definitely keep moving. And you look down, and you see that little kobold
Duo.
duo on the ladder with you, right below you. Hey, what's going on?
Duo, where did you come from?
Oh, I heard all the noise in the back, so I came. I've been trying to find you guys.
From the back? Haven't you been with Zaraj this whole time?
Yeah, I've been with Zaraj, but then we got worried about you. Oh, he was all up in arms. He said, at first I was just like, they could take care of themselves, and then he was just like, no, Duo, please, you're the only one that can save them. So I was like, okay, I'm going to finish this donut and then head out. And then, I started looking at Three Daggers Alley because that's where you guys originally went. Did you know a house burned down here?
I have no idea how that happened.
Oh, that's insane. Anyways, everyone's hanging out at the apothecary, so I come down here. Anyways, a lot of nice people, a lot of good donuts. And I hear this big crash in the back, so I think like, oh yeah, they're probably back there. And here you are. Where is everyone?
We don't know.
That story is long and complicated, Duo. But it is particularly welcoming to see you.
Yeah, good to see you guys too. I'm so glad you're alive. Yeah. Zaraj was so worried.
Good. I hope he has faith in us though on this first mission.
Oh, definitely. We all have faith in you. Oh man. So where's this ladder going?
We don't know. You want to join us?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Very energetic.
Yeah. I mean, he hasn't been up 24 hours like you guys have.
Someone's had some 5-hour energy. Yeah. So let's head up with Duo.
All right.
Cool. Let's cut back over. You guys start heading up, and as the latch flips open, the camera zooms back down into the portrait room with the rest of the party. What are you guys doing?
Where did everyone go? Rin, do you know?
Shaka and Perrin went down somewhere. I was watching Celise as she was asleep.
Yeah.
But we can go see where they are at.
Down over here, and she goes by, what was the door that they used? That's
Yeah.
the glowing hatch door, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna open it and just gonna go in.
Yeah.
Okay.
You going?
I feel like Ren, after he wants to make sure Celise is okay. So
Yeah.
I'll wait with her, and then I'll come find you.
Yeah,
when she's ready.
so Ash, and the thing is with Ash, how she witnessed Celise's stories, she felt and saw everything.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember Celise's head being down as it was happening, so it felt like it happened to Ash. So Ash is kind of in a weird place too, because she doesn't know how to help or fix, because she can't. It's not her place, because people need to process their emotions.
Yeah.
So she's just like, okay, all right, calm down. We can all get together when you can. And then she just opens a thing and just kind of goes down.
Cool. Floon and Volo follow. If you guys roll perception, actually. Everyone roll perception. You three. Dag nabbit.
10.
That is 20, but it's not a natural 20.
Okay.
20.
I'm emotionally
yeah.
compromised.
Okay. Yeah.
Not natural.
Yeah. Celise, you don't notice. You're a little distraught of reliving this. Rin and Ashburn do hear little conversations between Volo and Floon. They are in the home stretch. They just want to go home. You just hear them. Floon has been captured, and he has been gone for so long, and he's just like, Volo, can we please leave? Do you know the way out? And Volo's just like, Floon, I'm getting you out. We're leaving. Okay, don't worry. The first chance we get, we run. Okay, we got to stick together. And then, if you get an opening, you run. Just run. And it's a weird moment. Not for you guys, but for Floon, and a little for Volo. Volo doesn't think about it, but Floon definitely does, because that was one of the first things that Floon said to Volo. He told him, run, just run.
Oh yeah.
If you're in danger, just run.
Yeah.
And now Volo, trying to take care of Floon, is telling him, if we get out of here, just run. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about me. If you see daylight, just run for it. So that's the little side story that's happening as he follows you down. Celise and Ren and Nim's kind of wandering around, are all still in the portrait room though. And you guys are talking?
Is Chips still in the room?
I think Chips is in her bag.
Okay. So I
But
feel
Chips is walking on his own.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
He's by
so
me.
Chips is with Ash.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
so.
So I see like Ren, like, because like Celise is like away, right?
Yeah. Well, where are you?
Celeste kind of like went and found a corner where she could like get herself together.
Yeah.
Because the last thing she ever wants them to see, let them see, is like see her like emotionally upset or cry. Because while she had made her peace with what happened, the last thing she wanted to do was relive that and have them see it, because she never wanted to talk about that.
Yeah.
So she's really, really like, she's distraught, she's upset, and she's afraid that they don't respect her anymore. Because like her past is her past, and she doesn't want to think, like she always thinks about Mally, but she, like, that was just, it was like kind of a knife through the heart for her. And so she's just like kind of like got her arm up, leaned against the wall, and like stoically crying, but she knows that they have to move on soon, but she's trying to like get herself together.
Yeah, I feel like, okay, so Ren is like slowly walking up to Celise, and then like he puts his hand on her shoulder, and he's like, you can be very proud of me. I didn't die, and I didn't do anything stupid.
That's good. I'm
And-
glad you're still here.
And you're here.
Yeah.
You're alive.
Yeah.
I know we saw some stuff that you didn't want to talk about, but like we're here together, and I'm still, you've done a lot for me, and I want to tell you all this stuff. You know, I haven't said it before, but like I'm the only reason I'm still here is because of you. You've helped a lot of us.
No. You know, a lot of that was you too, Ren.
Oh, I mean, I do some things. I will take all the credit, but I just want you to know that you mean a lot to me. You really do.
Thanks, Ren. You mean a lot to me too.
And like, I didn't know what I was gonna do. Like, if you would have died, like, then I don't know what I would have done. You know, then people would have probably blamed me and then all this kind of stuff. So, luckily, you're alive now. But I'm so grateful you're here, and I'm so sorry about your wife. And it's okay to feel pain, and I know sometimes you don't want to release that, but we still love you. We still love you. Can I hug you?
No.
Okay, I won't hug you, but I care about you a lot, and take the time that you need to process it. I'm just gonna be right over here, and when you're ready to go, let's go.
All right. So Celeste is not turned toward him. She's still like trying to hide for her shame and crying. She's like, just give me a couple more minutes and then we can go.
Okay. I'm gonna go over here because I learned some dance moves earlier, so I want to practice them really quickly. Just don't turn around like right away. But I'll be over here whenever you're ready.
As soon as you say that and you walk over, Nim, you hear Nim's feet, and he walks over to you.
To who?
To you, to Celise. Okay. Nim walks over to Celise, and no one has really registered Nim's presence. So he's just around, you know, you don't really register as like, oh, I need to look up. So you don't look up, like no one has. And Nim just says, almost like an announcement, he says, I have made a decision. You do not have a family. I do not have a family. You and I should become family.
And that makes Celeste turn around and glare at him like, how dare you? Like, in this moment, you don't get to make what? Like, she's still very distraught, so it doesn't register the way it should.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And she just turns around and just glares at him.
And Nim puts his head back down because he has failed again. The poor Pinocchio robot man cannot seem to find a family. And he walks down the tunnel to Ashbourne, Floon, and Volo. What do you guys do?
Are you who?
Who are you? I was like,
Ashbourne. I was thinking of you or Rin.
Oh, I'm gonna chase after Nim because, like, you know, I'm supposed to be like his family as well.
Yeah.
So, oh yeah, there's a weird decision that Ren has to make, like if he stays with Celise or goes after Nim.
Yeah.
I think Oh, that's so. I don't know. I think Ren is gonna go after Nim because he feels that Sleece will be okay because Sleece has to take her time. So I think I'm gonna go after Nim to make sure he's okay. Because he just left after Sleece said that. But can I turn to Sleece real quick and say something before?
Yeah,
I leave?
you can do whatever you want. Yeah, for sure.
I'm gonna go check on Nim. I know that you're going through some things, and he's that was not right for what he said. Just come find us when you're ready. We're just gonna be right down here, but please don't leave us.
I'm not leaving.
Okay, I'm gonna be right back. And then go to Nim.
Where the ladder? It's a ladder, right? To go down.
Yeah. Well, yeah. You can get down.
Okay, so Ash has just been waiting at the bottom. She's not gonna proceed until everybody's down, but she went down to give Sleece space.
Yeah.
So she's just kind of waiting. So Volo and Floon are probably ahead of her.
Yeah, you guys are actually at the base of the door is another door, the door that Shaka and Perrin went through. You notice that it's propped open. Yeah, there's a big rock in there. There's also a big empty dark room as well. So I mean, take that as you will. You can do either. You can go through that door, or you can go down. Or
I'm just waiting for Nim and
yeah, and you see Nim make his way down, and he's just standing there.
I'm just waiting for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know how long they're gonna be?
No, I do not know.
Thank you for traveling with us. You don't have to.
Oh yes, I'm on my own mission.
How's that going?
Pretty good.
That's good.
Yes, I have ruled out other possibilities.
How many possibilities do you have?
By my estimate, infinite.
And you ruled out some?
Yes.
That's really great.
One step closer to infinity.
And that
And
kind
beyond.
yeah, really right here. Look at my tongue. You're a little faster.
If you guys don't know, that's from a little movie called Toy Story.
It's called Up.
It's called The Toy Story. The Toy Story.
So, I'm just I guess I'm waiting for Rin to get down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's cut over to Shaka and Perrin. What are you guys doing? You made it. You open that latch, and you're going up.
Yeah. You're taking
going up.
Shaka's got the lead.
Awesome. As you go up, you're in another small room. This one is weird though. It's kind of not built right. It's weird. There's a bunch of walls. But it doesn't make any sense. There's walls and there's doors and there's stairs. Yeah, where those? No, those stairs go to the ceiling. That's strange. There's doors, but some of them are very close. Some of them are far away. Some of them are very tiny. Some of them are up on the ceiling. It's everywhere. The walls there aren't four walls like a square. It's kind of like a misshapen, what is it, rhombus? Is that what it is?
Okay.
Yeah, it's something like that. It looks weird in there, for sure. And the ladder still goes up.
Oh.
Yeah.
We're in David Bowie's house in Labyrinth.
Yes, yeah, exactly.
Okay. I guess roll investigation. See what.
Yeah, roll investigation.
See if there's anything in this Bowie room. 19.
18.
Oh, awesome. I mean, from what you can tell, where there was a lot of footprints on the bottom, the first floor kind of had some other ones, nothing really big. This one, everything seems new. Everything seems like brand new. The wood does, the brick on the wall does, the doors look like, the doorknobs look shiny almost. It's like, this is just made. But it doesn't make sense, too.
Right.
Duo, you said you came from the front of the store to find us in the back of the store.
Yeah.
How big is the building that we're in?
Oh, it looks like it's at least like 3 stories. It's 3 stories high. It's really big, and it's really weird too because like they're still building out there.
So we're in the apothecary shop?
Yeah, which is also real weird too, right? Because like, how big can an apothecary be?
Yeah, this is a front for something. Because Duo, we basically got down here by like finding a grail nest.
Grails.
And we found type of sinister traps, and and like there were rumors of people like disappearing, in this town, which is why Zerad sent us. So I don't think this is a mere apothecary. So yeah, we're gonna. If there's nothing in here, which I don't think it is, it just looks weird. Actually, you know what? I want to try to open one of the tiny doors.
Oh,
the smallest door I can find.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go for it.
What would I roll for that?
Roll.
Sleight of hand?
Investigation.
Just
investigation.
I'll just say, just go up to the tiniest door and try to open it. You turn the knob on the tiniest door.
Yes.
Yeah. It pops
Now,
open.
is it tiny? Like, am I turning it like?
No, it's not that.
Is it like
it's not
Alice
that
in
big.
Wonderland
No,
tiny?
it's like 2 feet.
Okay.
Like 2 feet tiny. Like Bean John Malkovich tiny.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So like something Duo could
Yeah,
potentially.
exactly.
Oh,
It would be like
okay.
perfect duo height.
Okay. All right.
For sure.
Yeah. So I opened the smallest door.
Cool. And you poke your head in, or you look in?
I
or?
asked Duo to look in.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm on it. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go through. Just look.
Don't go through. Just go. This look.
Just look and like see what you see. Yeah.
Oh, nat 20. Yeah.
Oh, Duo.
Duo sees it all, man.
All right.
He sees it all.
Duo sees everything.
He's so close to the ground that he sees this room is like the outside room is wood and brick. This room, it's weird because there's this little door, but every inch of it is metal. Like every single inch of it is metal. And what he notices, because critical success, he notices fingernail marks on the metal, like scratches, not super deep, not like claws, like small nails, like nails on there. It's pretty creepy in there.
Okay. Well,
More creepy than it is out here.
Yeah, I mean, it's surrounded by metal. There's scratch marks everywhere. I mean, I don't know. I mean, this is a weird room to have inside an apothecary.
do you think the scratch marks are like somebody trying to get out? Like maybe someone was trapped in here?
Maybe, or maybe they kept something in here.
Perrin, you think we should open any other doors or head,
think we should
head up?
Quickly close this door and then perhaps unlock another.
You are on point today.
Thank you.
Wow.
Well played.
Yeah.
Close this kill room.
Yeah. I agree. So I closed the door.
Yeah.
We could try to open up some more, but they probably all go to the same place.
We don't know that. This room that we're in seems unnatural.
Yeah, it's a weird room. I'm thinking it might go to different areas. Like it could be something affiliated with those paintings, maybe. You want to try to open another one? What do you
Sure.
think?
Is there one that is halfling size?
No, there is just the one small door, maybe 2. Other than that, they're all pretty normal.
No,
door
but there were
size,
some
yeah.
big ones you said, right?
There is a doubled one. That's what I meant by big. Sorry, it's like a
Oh.
double door.
Okay.
Yeah.
I guess I was thinking like scaled. Like,
Oh, I'm sorry.
A giant size door,
Giant.
a mouse door.
Oh no,
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah,
okay,
I just
gotcha.
meant like, and they're. I just also, I mean, they're just like placed in. It's poorly
they're
built.
placed
It's
in weird
so
places.
poorly built.
Okay. Yeah. You want to try one, Perrin, or what do you think?
Yes, perhaps we shall. So
Roll a d6 for me if you're going to open a door.
5.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
That's sorry.
I have done what you've asked.
Sorry.
So, is there in order of a door, is there a door that would naturally kind of call to me, or are they just kind of random doors besides the very small one and the double French doors? That's redundant, by the way.
Double
French
French
doors?
That's 4 doors.
Yeah, right.
I would say, I mean, as far as, yeah, I think there's one door that would call to Perrin. It's a little bit more ornate than others.
Yeah.
It doesn't belong there for sure. It's being reclaimed, reused. It should have been someplace else. This door should have been. All the other doors kind of look like Home Depot doors that you get, like off the shelf. This one kind of looks like it's been worked in, but it's not from here. It wasn't made for this area.
That's Perrin's door.
That's the door?
Perrin's going to that door.
Awesome.
Yeah.
You turn the knob.
Nothing bad could happen.
It's locked.
Do we have the key? Do we have that key?
Did you bring it when you came over to me?
Yes. No.
I didn't
because,
notice you bring it.
No, because
No, you left it in there so the door opened. But like when
Right.
I didn't tell you I propped it open though.
right.
So yeah, you probably left it in there
Yeah, I
so the
left
door
it.
could stay open. Probably. Yeah,
It's okay.
that's all right. So we can. I mean,
This door is locked.
we can try to bash this thing down if you think there's really something in there.
This workmanship is way too nice.
Actually, is this door made of metal too?
No.
Okay.
It looks like thick, like carved wood.
Okay.
Like ornate carvings and stuff inside.
I want to see what's on the other side, but
how about,
I don't think we could bust it down.
how about we? How about since this door is unopened, let's try the double doors.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'll go up to the double door.
Yeah.
And try to open it.
They open.
Okay.
It's-
What do I see?
You see an office. You just like an office. There's a desk, random papers, blueprints in the corners. Yeah. Do you guys go in?
I want to investigate those blueprints.
Okay.
I want to see what they are.
Cool. Roll investigation.
20.
20. Awesome. Yeah. It's weird because how often do you pick up blueprints? Not very often, but in the last 24 hours, you pick these up. You actually held these exact blueprints
Yeah.
in your hand
Yeah.
earlier, 24 hours ago in the morning.
Yeah.
You had them when you were helping outside the apothecary.
Helping. I led that team.
Yeah, you did.
Yes. You led the team that built this floor.
In 24 hours.
In 24 hours, there was a lot of people. If you remember, there was a ton of people outside.
Wow. Perrin, these are literally the same blueprints that I held when we first got here.
This place is peculiar, don't you think?
Yeah. I want to see if there's anything else in this office.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there's other
Might
books or.
I suggest checking the desk for maybe a key?
Oh,
I
yeah,
could.
to the door.
Unlock
Yeah.
the door we really want to go into.
Yeah, makes sense. Yeah. Ooh, not good. 8.
So you open the desk. You don't find a key. You find some random papers, quills. You do find a mirror. It's not a hand mirror. It's kind of like a smallish mirror. I guess it would be the size of like that screen.
Okay.
This screen right here.
Uh-huh.
Of a laptop screen, I guess. There are little pieces missing on it too. Not broken naturally, because naturally they would
Yeah,
all
be
be
fractured.
fractured, whatever. These looked purposefully pulled because they're all exactly the same. They're all tiny too. They're about the size of like a dime, little dimes missing out of it.
So like circles out of this rectangular.
Yeah, but not
mirror
circles.
plane.
It's a shape, almost like a triangle or like a prism, or not prism because that'd be 3D, but like a triangle
Yeah, like a
shape. I
triangle.
guess.
Good diamond. Oh.
Yeah, like a diamond-y triangle shape.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dime angle.
Diamond.
Wow, we're geometry 101.
Yeah, I should have looked this up. I didn't.
It's a dodecahedron. I want to see if the pattern that's missing matches anything on the doors, on any of the doors.
Yeah, go ahead. Roll investigation.
9.
No, you don't notice anything. Also, it's the door's not glass, so it doesn't look like there's any tools that would have made this particular shape in glass and be able to like cut it in a way that doesn't break the rest of the mirror, I guess.
All right. Okay. Perrin, you want to look around, or are you good with heading up?
I think there's something here,
I think so too.
and we need to find it.
Yeah.
So yeah, Perrin's gonna look around.
Yeah.
He's
take a
gonna.
What are you looking for?
So you said there were shelves with books.
Yeah.
We feel pretty confident that Shaka has looked through the desk.
Yeah.
So I'm going to investigate the shelves to see if there is anything there that
Can tell you more about the reader, the person who reads it.
Yes.
Okay.
Tells us more about what's going on in this office and what's kind of going on this floor.
Cool.
And 21.
21.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, the books, they're well placed on the shelf. Some adventure books at the top. You even notice a few of Volo's books, not his books, but books that he had written, kind of worn out. You also notice that there are carpentry books in there, and there are I don't know how to explain it. Kind of like not, I guess, science-y carpentry for that time. I don't know if that makes sense, but just how to make
Architecture books.
how to make mechanical things out of wood.
right.
Yeah, I guess like mechanic type stuff, like cogs and stuff like that. You see stuff like that on the shelf. Also, very well worn. Everything's worn out on there too.
Well worn, but not having been there for a long time.
Oh, yeah, not having been there. Everything smells new.
Okay.
The place smells new for
Right.
sure.
Okay. So this room matches the room outside of it. The office matches the room outside of it in the sense that
Yeah.
it's new-ish.
Exactly,
Like
yeah.
it, paint's still on the walls.
Exactly.
So there are lots of interesting books, but nothing that is particularly.
Yeah, I mean,
standing out.
if you had a guess, like, okay, this is someone's office. They're into adventure books, building, carpentry building, and like doodads, like
okay.
tech stuff.
I believe that the person that was here made this room like a puzzle. And I don't know of anyone who is a puzzle unsolver such as you.
Another good one. That's true, and yeah, I'm like, yeah, that's true. Thanks for complimenting me. Yeah, I mean, we did have to get through a couple puzzles to get here, so I'm pretty sure this is some kind of puzzle. I'm a little worried though. I kind of want to. So like, I like lean over and I whisper to Perrin. I say, I kind of want to send Duo in that room. Kind of want to send him through that door. Because he might be able to unlock the other doors.
He has a mind of his own. We can ask him.
He's energetic. He'll do it.
Yes, he is.
But
he
should
is
we? But
hopped
should
up
we?
on donuts.
But should we? Should we send him?
I believe so because it's all in the good graces of the mission.
Yeah.
Before we do that, may sound weird. I want to look at the ceiling.
Oh, okay. Roll investigation. Yeah, roll investigation. What are you looking for on the ceiling? Nat 20. You're gonna
Nat
find
20.
it. I'll let you find whatever you're looking for.
It's like a popcorn ceiling.
Right. Well, I want to see if, because we've kind of been focused on the office, the things that are in the office.
Yeah.
Kind of the furniture, the books, and that kind of stuff. But everything is placed here for a reason. I wanted to look at the ceiling to see maybe if there was like a fresca or something, some type of something that if you weren't observant and then suddenly were, that may be revealed from up above.
If you weren't observant and you look up above. Okay. Yeah. What you do notice in this room and not in the other room, that little foyer area, is not on the ceiling, but where the wall meets the ceiling.
Right.
In two of the corners of this room, there are these little, I guess you would call them like little baskets, little hammocks, full of straw.
Full of straw.
Yeah.
Shaka.
Yeah.
Do you notice the things in the corners by the ceilings?
I do now. It looks like I don't know, what's it, hay, straw? I'm not sure what that is up there.
In hammocks. So my first inclination would be to burn them.
I'm not sure we should burn them in this tiny office, but we should try to I'm gonna try to take one of the hammocks. Is it like kind of is it something I can grab basically?
Oh yeah, it's tiny.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
that big, like a baby, a bassinet.
Okay, I'm grabbing one.
Okay. Yeah. You hop up on the desk. You pull one down.
Yep.
So
I just want to see if anything happens.
Nothing happens.
Nothing happens.
But while you are up there, you hear a murmur. Okay. You hear, hello?
Hello?
It sounds so far away and muffled, but you definitely hear a hello ?
Okay.
we should burn these.
What direction is All right, Beavis. What direction is it coming from?
It's coming from the opposite side.
Okay. Hello? So I'm gonna say, hey guys, I heard a noise. And I'm gonna walk toward where I heard the noise.
Duo follows you right behind.
Yep.
Roll investigation if you're both doing an investigation.
10.
7.
Okay. Yeah, you don't notice it. You don't hear it anymore. Let me see if Duo notices. No, he doesn't notice either.
Damn it. All right. So
go and grab the other one.
Yes.
Can I reach it?
Yeah, I'll say you
Yeah.
can reach it.
Okay. So I'll go and grab the other one.
Nothing happens though.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I
Yeah.
don't think it was connected.
Yeah.
I think.
Perhaps it's time to send Duo through the door.
Hey, Duo.
Hey, what's going on?
Got a mission for you, buddy.
Is it going through the door? Because I heard you guys talking earlier about me going through the door.
No, we weren't talking. You might have misheard us.
Well, I know. I definitely heard you.
Uh,
You guys are really loud.
yeah, we've heard that a lot in our adventuring. Yeah, so we're thinking because I swear I heard some kind of voice.
Yeah,
And it might have came from behind the door, or at the very least, possibly it'll bring you somewhere where you could maybe open another door so we can get through. So
As soon as he hears you say that, I gotcha. And he doesn't even let you finish.
Oh my gosh.
He runs into that door, into the metal room door. And you hear, hello? 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 And it's just bouncing off the metal in this room. And he comes back out. And he's like, there ain't nothing in there. It's a metal room.
how big is it? What
I don't know. It's
tell us
about
it.
the size of this. It's about, I don't know, 10 by 10.
All right.
But as soon as he said hello, you hear another murmur of hello. and this time it's clear. It's clearer now that you're in this foyer area. It's a woman's voice. Roll history.
I need to stop rolling with these dice. 7.
18.
Yeah. You know what it sounds like? Sounds like Melanie.
Melanie.
We're cutting back over to everyone else.
Okay. So is everybody down the ladder or not down? If people are not down the ladder, Ash is doing personal inventory right now, and she's like, "We haven't slept in 24 hours. We completed our mission. We found Floon, right? And it's time to go home." She's just like, I'm tired. We saw some shit. It's time.
Well, that was Volo's mission. Volo's mission was to find Floon.
Yeah, but our mission was to figure out who is making the people disappear.
Exactly. Yeah, which
we
you've
did.
done.
We figured that out.
So, and Zaraj's training, she's like, mission accomplished. If we're late, then Zaraj will assume that we forfeited the mission and are dead. So she's just gonna walk forward to try to get out.
Okay.
Yeah.
You're gonna go through that door?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
And Celise is she's come down and joined them, but she's like wall up, full stoic. Right. Like, we got things to do. Let's go home.
Gotcha. And Rin?
And at this point, then I'm with everybody in Nim, and I feel like Ren is turning to Nim, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, I know Celeste yelled at you, but she yells at all of us, so just feel like this is love."
Yeah. No, it's not.
Don't feel like this is love. Oh no.
Oh, that's interesting. Okay. It is love.
There you go. So, and he I feel like Ren is just he pulls his chin up and he's just like, "You got this, okay?
I have this. I am okay.
You're good?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Very good.
All right. Are you ready to go on a mission?
Yes, very much so.
Okay. I feel like I don't trust you for some reason
Oh,
for saying that.
I
Are
don't.
you sure you're okay?
I'm very much okay.
Okay.
I am one step closer
To what?
to finding my purpose. I need to know what I am.
We'll find that for you, buddy.
Yes, we will. Starts walking. So you guys walk through that door?
Yes.
Okay. You walk through that door. You see those barrels.
Uh-huh.
You see all that stuff. Anything you want to do there, or do you want to carry on?
I'm trying to find the others.
Mm-hmm.
So
Okay.
I'm tracking their
Yeah.
path.
Oh, okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we're really messy.
Yeah.
So
They
she
left
picks
a
up
clear.
little things out of
Yeah.
our pockets or something.
You start walking through this room, and you're like, oh, I want to look through one of these barrels. You look through the same one they look through, and you see clothes set out nicely, like Shaka sets out his clothes in the morning.
Yeah.
They're farmers' clothes.
Yeah. I feel like as Ash is trying to follow their trail, her and Chips are walking side by side, and both of their noses are in the air.
Oh, okay.
And so they're exactly like she's like Sherlock Holmes reenacting kind of what happened in the room. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, in your mind palace.
In my mind palace.
What's okay? I gotta see that. I gotta know what's this reenactment like. So you see Perrin and Shaka. What are they saying to each other?
Okay. So her mind palace is they're like sock puppets,
Yeah.
or they're Muppets in her mind palace.
Bouncing.
Yeah. And oh god, now I have to remember what happened.
No, it's just you don't have to remember.
Yeah.
You just have to
Okay.
tell us
Make it up.
what happened.
Okay, so in these Muppet versions of Shaka and Perrin are like she goes through the room with the lights, and it's like Perrin is opening the door like elegantly and all of that, and then there's like a little Muppet of Shaka running across and then being like no and then running back. But when she thinks that Shaka, when he ran back, he just like destroyed all those moths.
Oh, okay, yeah.
That it was like all like just like fire.
It's like Kermit the Frog, like.
But like on fire and just like killing the moths and then like going through the door and finding all the farmers' clothes. So she thinks that that Perrin folded and made those clothes on the bed.
Okay.
And
What does Shaka sound like? Do an impression of Shaka right now.
oh god,
Muppet Shaka.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Just pick a Muppet.
Right.
Yeah, so it's like a mixture of like Okay, so it's like Gonzo kind of.
Hi-ho.
Hi-ho, here we go.
I like Gonzo.
E equals MC. Let's get the hell out of here.
Yeah. MC exit.
I like Gonzo.
And then Perrin is like this, that he's just like, hold on, Shaka, let me fold these clothes.
Oh, Kermie.
And so, yeah, and what else after that room with the clothes?
Yeah, so you guys go past the room with the clothes, with the barrels. You turn a corner and you see a ladder that goes straight up. It goes super straight up too because you guys left
all
the
the
hatch
hatches
up.
are open,
Yeah, all
yeah.
the hatches are open.
Perfect. And so in Hermione Palace, the Muppets are fighting on who gets to go first in the ladder. And so when they're walking up, they see like Ash kind of being like, kind of just like acting it out, like she's arguing with herself, and then she goes up the ladder.
Cool. What do you guys do? Do you guys go up the ladder too?
Yeah. Going up the ladder.
Awesome. You guys go up the ladder, go up to the first floor. Do you do anything? Look around.
No, because I feel like the focus is to find these two.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
So you
There's all that medicine on that.
you go to the first floor. You don't see them, and you go up to the second floor. Or do you hang out? Do you look around on the first floor?
So when we go, it's just like the bottom of the apothecary, right?
So you started at the bottom. You go up to the first floor, and you're at street level. Yeah. So you're on the first floor of the apothecary where the streets are.
So we're not in
on
the tunnel anymore. Great.
Yeah, you're no longer in the tunnel. Now you went straight up a ladder, and now you're in the storage area. But the ladder can still keep going up.
Okay. I guess I'll just keep going up then. I mean, I wouldn't know that there's potion bottles and all of that stuff.
Okay.
So
And can we hear, because the hatches are open, so can we hear
Yeah, roll perception.
them as they're going?
Yeah, you had just heard hello in one direction.
and now
let's see if you guys hear something in the other direction.
8.
8?
13.
Perrin, you just heard hello, and now you hear rustling below you.
Shaka,
Yep.
I hear more rustling. I don't think we're even less alone now than we were before.
All right, so I'm kind of like a little thrown off because Duo kind of snuck up on us. so I kind of peer. I go up to the hatch and I look straight down and I try to see if I can see anyone coming up the ladder.
Yeah, roll perception or investigation.
Okay, 18.
Yeah. You see, who's the last person to walk up? Celise. Yeah, you hear Celise, and you see her like kind of. I imagine you guys walk to the first floor, look around a little bit, and then you're gonna go back. So yeah, you see Celise just leave the platform onto the first floor.
Hey, it's like me, Shaka, and then I kind of I like put my hand down and kind of wave.
It's a me, Shaka.
It's a me, Shaka.
And Celeste
Watching your
just,
face.
Celeste just looks up like, what are you doing up there?
I'm so glad that you're up, Celeste. I'm so glad.
I don't want to talk
that you're
about
awake.
it.
Come up. Is everybody else there too?
They went ahead of me. They should be there soon if they don't beat me.
All right, come up.
So-
Duo's here too.
Duo?
Yeah.
I thought he'd been like a grill snack or something.
No, I'm right here. Hey, what's going on, Celise?
It's a duo.
It's a me, a duo.
So Celeste is in that kind of like, when someone's upset and they're trying to like manage their feelings. She's like I just want to go back to the base and not talk to anyone.
Yeah. All right. So I tell Perrin, I'm like, hey, like the rest of the party's here, man.
That's great news. Including Celise?
Yes. Yeah. She's awake.
Oh.
So while you're having that conversation, Duo ran back and he has his ear pushed against a wall where he heard that sound from. And he says to you, "She's talking. It's Melanie. She's talking."
Melanie?
Yeah, Melanie. She's in the wall over here.
What?
All right. I want to. I want to look for the closest door to that wall.
Yeah,
and try to open it.
It's that door that was locked.
Crap.
Hello? Hello, who's there?
Okay. I'm gonna kind of a weird question. Is there any way I can jimmy this door
You try to lockpick it.
open?
Do you have a lock?
I don't think I do. Okay. But like, is there any kind of like stick or lever I can kind of?
I have a lockpick.
Of course, you would.
Yeah.
You
and
can
I'm
try
really good
to
at breaking
break
stuff.
the door down if you want.
Yeah. Because I'm.
Want to try to break it down?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to break it
Okay,
down.
roll strength.
Yeah, why not? Of course, I have no modifier. But 7.
Yeah, no.
Salish just brushes him out of the way, and it's like, move.
Okay. Do you wanna?
Yeah, I mean, I think I'm the strongest one here.
I don't know. We should arm wrestle.
Like right now, she might just throw you out a window
No,
because she's
I'm
angry.
gonna let you have this. Yeah, you get it.
20.
20.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
you slam right into it, and you hear it. Roll damage on it actually.
Crap. What would that be?
What? 6.
Yeah, be a D6.
Yeah.
Do I modify anything with it?
No, because it's just your.
A 2.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, you hear it crack. You hear it like, and you hear from the other side of the door.
No! Don't! Who's ever there? Don't open this door, please.
We're here to save you, Melanie.
Shaka?
Yeah.
Shaka, is that you?
Yes.
Oh my God. You guys need to go. He's gonna find you.
Though we're not going to leave you here.
No, you us. I'm fine. I'll be fine. In a day or two, he'll let me out. But still, you guys need to go.
Who?
Who will find you, Melanie?
Merrick. Or I mean, whatever he says his name is, Merrick Cartwright or whatever. It's not his real name.
Oh, the guy that I was looking for that was building the apothecary.
Yes, him.
Well, I don't feel comfortable leaving you here. So if we run into him, so be it. But like, we got to find a way to get you out of here.
Shaka, please, I'm begging you. If you're gonna unravel everything, if you open up this door,
Okay.
I mean, there's so many people depend on this. I don't open this door, please.
So I'm gonna try to mimic the way Tanya hit the door.
Okay.
mean,
and
Sleaze.
Sorry,
Sleaze
hit the door.
Yeah.
And let's see,
Yeah.
see how bad I fail at mimicking
You're
it.
gonna break your leg too.
12.
12. Yeah, you hit this door. Roll damage.
All right,
Let me see what type of damage you do on this.
Yeah. 5.
Yeah. I mean, she already loosened it for you. She cracked it open. It was ready to go.
Or was it,
Yeah, she did. For sure. Yeah, and the lining, the wood lining on it, like breaks, and it's just Melanie standing there. The room that you're in, you were expecting to be like a cell of some sort, but it is a nice bedroom. Just a nice bedroom, a bed. There's a window, a glass window that looks out onto Waterdeep. Bookshelves, dresser, a little desk. She's just sitting on her bed. And she looks at you and says, "What have you done?"
what is going on here, Melanie?
End of episode.
Like right in the middle.
Yeah.
End of episode. Yeah. Wow, you guys found Melanie.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, she? Never mind. I was gonna be sarcastic.
Is she what?
Well, she was the one that's like, oh, I don't know you. She's like that Mariah Carey gift. I don't
yeah.
know
Oh
her.
yeah, I don't know her. That's
And I'm
Jennifer
like,
Lopez.
I want to just
Mariah.
leave her there. Like, I don't know her.
I love it.
That's good.
Yeah, this is.
I'm glad that we're reunited too.
I'm glad that you're
Yes.
in the
And it
apothecary.
feels so good. Yeah.
It's so good.
Dag nabbit.
Yeah, because when originally, like, I mean, spoiler, like, I set it up, I thought you guys were gonna go here first. 9 episodes ago,
Yeah.
I thought you were going here
supposed
first.
to.
I was close to finding Merrick, but I rolled really badly.
Yeah.
and couldn't recognize him,
Yeah.
so I just bounced.
Exactly. And like
Yeah.
Solis looked around the building
Yeah.
and did an investigation, and there are all these people, and like, but then you also heard there was other stuff going on,
Yeah.
like on the other side of town. They went to investigate. Yeah. It's awesome. Yeah, we're gonna take some questions. So if you have questions for the characters, any of the characters that you heard today, go ahead and ask it. We don't have that much time. I don't think there's another show on right now, though.
There's a show on at 3 our time.
Okay, yeah, so we got some time. So yeah, if you have questions, go ahead and ask them. First one, what level are the characters?
First one was
what
Duo,
was the first one?
actually.
Oh, Duo. Long time no see. How's it going?
Yeah, man.
It's going pretty good. Had some donuts. Been eating a lot of food. Hanging out with Knock Knock. I always win at checkers with Knock Knock, so that's pretty cool. What else? I started sewing. I don't know if you guys know sewing. Not a lot of kobolds know how to sew, but I know how to sew now. Hanging out with Zaraj. He doesn't know, but we hang out. And what else? You guys ever play the ball in the cup game where you just catch the ball in the cup? That's real fun too. Yeah.
Aw, so sweet.
I like Duo.
Question for Rin. Why?
Why?
Wonder.
What was it?
Oh, why?
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 I don't know.
Why?
You know what they're asking about.
I
The
don't
thing
Why?
you did early on in the session to the
Oh, when you peed on the.
Oh,
yes.
Go ahead, Bren. Answer for your sins.
sometimes you just gotta do what you have to do. You know what I mean? You gotta protect yourself, and I had to do what I had to do. You know, I've almost died several times within our journey, and listening to my friend Ashbourne, and she told me that relieving yourself on a wolf will help you.
Just like peeing on a jellyfish. Just the same thing.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we had to do.
While running too.
Yeah.
While running, yeah,
that's great.
all in action, all in action.
There's role playing coming in character. Did anyone else notice Ren's marking their territory? Yeah, did Celise or Ashburn or Volo
That's
notice
yeah.
Ren?
Probably not. I mean, that would be amazing if Ash did, because she'd be so proud.
Yeah.
But I don't think so. I think she was really preoccupied of trying to wake Celise up.
Yeah. I definitely didn't notice. Had I noticed, I definitely would have taken note. I just to make sure that's not a custom that I heard of elves doing or partaking in.
Yeah.
It seems rather odd, but I'm not here to judge. I've peed on my share of things.
Yeah, that's how people know.
Yeah, that's how
People know
people
to
know.
stay away.
Yeah, sign my name in the snow.
Make someone your beta.
What?
Pee on them.
You're weird.
What?
What are you talking about? Very, very strange young lady.
Question, Floon, what do you think of the rivals group?
Actually, I just want to go home. I mean, it's been really rough. They seem like nice, strange people. But I mean, if I to be honest, it seems like they all have a little bit of their own baggage that they're carrying. I mean, they could all, I think they could all do it a little, some time on a couch talking to someone. I think everyone in this group would do good with that. But I'm just following Volo's lead, just trying to get out of here. Spoon. Yeah.
Splashboard.
Yeah, Splashboard.
Flashboard.
Heck
Yeah,
yeah.
I like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Any more questions, guys? No, at least anything.
I'm just saying, I'm Celise
Yeah.
is surprised.
Yeah. But yeah, if we don't get one, I think we'll close it up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So one more episode for this season.
One more. Yeah, one more episode this season. You guys made it. You made it
I'm
to
so
the
excited.
apothecary. Say anything about a podcast? Yes, we are in podcast form, and this recording will actually be listened to on a podcast in podcast inception right now.
Right.
Yeah, you just go to your favorite podcatcher. You can find us on iTunes podcast app, Spotify, Google Play, pretty much any podcasting app you can find us. Maybe not Stitcher. I don't think we're on Stitcher.
Yeah, you got to submit something.
Yeah, you have to set up an account or something. But yeah, just search Rivals of Waterdeep on any of those, and you should be able to find us. We have all the episodes from the beginning of season 1 to right now. Yeah. Well, I don't know. You guys want to? It was a good session.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm a little like out of it right now, just like bouncing around.
It's okay,
It was
yeah.
we were going back and forth for sure.
There were many feels.
Yeah, many feels.
I must say, I love the room with the doors. Like, I was just envisioning just
Yeah.
because there's so many movies, games, and stuff that have these rooms with like weird doors, and it was like that was so super cool. I like that room.
Cool.
It's so hard being a DM because I'm also not a good secret keeper. So I just want to talk about the secrets.
Lies.
But yeah, I can't right now. Next episode, I will answer any questions that you have about the game, any things that you might thought were clues or strings that you would have pulled on if you were at the table. I would love to answer those questions as well. But we will do that next episode. Next episode is Sunday, December 16th. That will be our season 2 finale. And then the holidays take place. And then we have to talk about season 3.
Yes.
Which will be January sometime, I imagine. Cool. We're going to go around the table, talk about what we're up to as people.
Hi, I'm Tanya. I am actually home for the holidays. The next thing I'm doing is MagFest. So if anyone's going to go to MagFest or OrcaCon, where I am the diversity and programming coordinator in Seattle. So the first 2 weeks of January, I'll be traveling and doing that stuff. And tonight I'll be GMing Star Trek with Sharif. So come on over to Roll20 at 4 o'clock Pacific, 6 p.m. Central. And we're going to see what happens because we've also had a 2-week hiatus thanks to holidays and travel. There may be tribbles and robots and death. Who knows?
I'm Brandon Stennis. You can find me at I Am Brandon TV, on Twitch at I Am Brandon. I probably will have, hopefully, a huge announcement next Sunday. If not, then disregard what I said. So we'll find out. So I'm really excited about that. So we'll see. But you can find me at all the social media places where I post memes and talk about streaming and things.
I am Cicero Holmes. You can find me in real life freezing my tuchus off because it's cold. And saying Happy Hanukkah to those of you who are celebrating. It is the 7th day. Time for the big present. The socks are away, and now you can actually open something awesome. I'm on Twitter at StubbyStan. And you can find me on the Spawn on Me podcast on Thursdays on twitch.tv/Spawn on Me, and the following Tuesday in podcast form, and as well as the Discovery Debrief podcast, which is a Star Trek podcast, at DSC Debrief on Twitter.
I'm Serena Marie. You can find me on Twitter at SerenaXMarie or on the Dungeon Rats. We're releasing podcasts now, hopefully every week. I play a Kenku named Zipper. Also, I'm in finals week right now, so I'm really excited for that to be over. In 2 weeks, I'll be on winter break, and no cons, no travel. I'm just going to be the laziest, and I can't wait.
Sweet. And I'm Sharif. You can follow me at sharifjackson.com. There's a My Projects link that'll link you to all the stuff I do, including the Star Trek show that Tanya mentioned on Roll20 on Sundays, and the Spawn on Me podcast with Cicero as well. Don't have anything coming up as of now that I can think of, at least. I'll just be sitting enjoying the holidays and trying to catch up on this backlog of video games I have. So that's it.
Yeah, and I was your DM, Carlos Luna. You can find me on Twitter and Instagram under Carlos Crits. You could also follow me on YouTube. I have YouTube videos coming out every Wednesday under Carlos Crits also. Also, check out my other show, The Dungeon Rats. We have been streaming like every other Tuesday, if not every Tuesday. In December, we'll all probably...
The next one is like the 18th?
Yeah, the 18th. Those episodes, those streams become podcasts, which we produce with music and sound effects. Those go into podcast form. The streams go into podcast form. But yeah, guys, one more episode.
Yeah.
Excited to see what's up with
Excited.
Very
Merrick.
exciting.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thank you for joining us. Have a good night, guys.
Bye.
Bye.